Hi, I'm Jeremiah, part of the team, and I'm responsible for two parts. First, for putting together this YouTube video. I offered to my skills in video editing and compilation, so I hope you enjoy.
Okay, this is Clarice Mendenhall demonstrating my portion of the assignment. So we got started early last week. Jose was really on the ball and got us going. We used my code as the base, which is why some of them are named Mendenhall. But we just started a new repository and cloned it over. And then Jose did a lot of the early work. But I was the one who added in the array. I created a 2D array from the rush costs or the rush order prices text file. Here it's iterating through the array to fill it, or through the file to fill the array. And then I updated the calculate rush cost method so that it uses the array values to calculate the cost. And then in addition to that, because I own the repository, Jeremiah created a branch, and his updates were the design. He reformatted some of my design and it made it all fit together. And then Lai was doing the view all quotes. And when I went to merge them, there was some trouble. It took me a little bit to figure it out, but I got that merged in so that we have one uniform project. Let me just walk through it real quick. We can add a new quote. And you can see if we do an incorrect value here, it gives us a warning and it makes us try again. And the same thing here. If I go over, it's not happy with that. So do new values. We can choose drawers and material and then shipping. And when we, oh, you know what? Let's, here in the background, this is the JSON file where the quotes will go to. And right now, the most recent one is Tony. But if I submit this, we get the details here, and you can see, oh, that's funny, it doesn't put it in there, probably until I close. But if we go to view quotes, that new one is down here. And if we search quotes, that was a veneer. You can see that's in here also. So that's all functioning. And now when I exit this, oops, I didn't mean to, oh, I scrolled too far down. When I exit, you can see the Sarah, that new desk we added is in there. So.
Hi, I'm Jose, and I'm going to explain my part of the assignment. I worked on the save to JSON part of the add quote file. So when we add a new quote and we fill the form, I read what the user enter and create a JSON file, a JSON object, and save it to a file. Here I serialize the object and write it to the file, and the file have one desk quote object per line. Also, I worked on the search quote screen, and I used a list to populate the combo box. And created a function that creates the combo box and search all the quotes on the file and add it to a list, and then attach the data to the data grid. I created a struct object to save all the desk matches the search, and then attach it to the grid view. So here I can search the veneer this, and show the results to the user. I took care of the functionality of this screen, but my classmates work on the visual experience to the user.
Hello everyone, my name is Lai. I'm showing you the module I'm working on that for the teamwork, and my modules the view all module here. Let me run the I'm saying about the code that I have. Basically, it's based on Jose's code, because when I was working on my code, and I think everything was similar after I seen his code and compare, and then I just took out the unnecessary part from his code to make mine. I think that will be the teamwork looks like the code is uniform. And I'm showing you the module. The module I have running on that program, and right here the other part of the team, I think they're working on that already. And I just show you the button that I have. I click on the wheel, you set up on the button, it works. And this is showing all the codes in the business file. And I think it is very simple. That's it. Thank you for watching.
Mainly, I focused on keeping it consistent, starting with the main menu. I picked from a few sources of different backgrounds. This was made all custom on a website I used. An online Photoshop, found this image, made this text, and Clarissa made this logo, which is pretty awesome. Changed the font and the text type, made it bold. Here I changed the background, and I imported all of our assets to the project, so we don't have local resources. It's all within the project files, so we have different things here. Each background is slightly different because it requires a different aesthetic for each page, such as when you go to view quotes, it has the same background, but it's extended because you're not going to see behind this. For search quotes, same thing. Add new quote is completely different because, well, we could just have the same logo in the back. Plus, this makes it more aesthetically pleasing to look at when you have minimal amount going out in your face. So, let me write something. Also get that same background just stretched out a little bit with the quote itself. Turn back to main menu, get the main application. I made sure each app would pop up in the center of the screen, and we kept it as consistent as possible with the same look and everything. So